Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming. Last time we got our first win in the forest, and so we have now unlocked the swampland. Okay, so I've seen a little bit of the swampland playing with my partner because we got there sooner, but I'm really not au fait with most of what's going on. Marble sword, exposed, gain 3 attack. Exposed is when our armor is all gone for the first time. Muscle potion, every 3 strikes gain 1 attack. Royal horn, wounded, gain 2 gold. Symphony, unique instrument. Symphony, trigger the effect of another random instrument. I mean, I want to make the muscle potion work, but I'm going to need a lot of health, I guess. If you have 0 base armor, double your this item's max health. I got 0 base armor, so that's worth 6 HP to me. You give me base armor, you give me base armor. Battle start, give yourself and the enemy 3 acid. Removes armor equal to acid at start. That's fine, we're not going to have armor if we're going to have the leather belt. Right, do I want to finish my lap of this island? I suppose I do. So, the swamp has these small individual islands. Granite egg hatches after you defeat the next boss. Sure. Yeah, these separate areas where each has their own buff. Exposed frog gains 1 armor. We're faster. Clear spring watermelon. Battle start, exposed and wounded. Decrease a random status effect by 1. Battle start, give the enemy 1 acid. Royal horn. Give me the royal horn for now. That is another muscle potion. Give me another muscle potion. Okay, so that's everything on this island. Then we can come to this guy here. Obviously, we didn't fight that one frog. But we now have exhausted all the resources here. 6 chests. So we can now come to the Ferryman. Where would we like to go? The Serpent Basin, something to do with potions. Boneyard Bog with Graves or Golem Home. I think the Golem Home right now. Then in the middle of this island somewhere, there's the Ferryman. Else, we can't see any other signs or quick travel things. There's the Golem. How fortunate. Right, combine those. Every 3 strikes gain 2 attack. So before it was get 1 every 1. It was 1 every other, but it was 2 every other. This seems less good, but I guess it does take up less space, so swings and roundabouts, I guess. Battle start, give the player 4 acid. Right. There's a nighttime about to come. We probably want to stay in that fire and get some of our health back. First turn, give the enemy 2 poison on hit. Exposed, give the enemy 1 riptide. At the end of the turn, remove 1 riptide, take 5 damage. Sure. Right, let's get a sleep in. Are we sticking with this slime weapon? I guess we are. Battle start, gain 3 regeneration. Restore health equal to regeneration. At turn end, remove 1 stack. On hit, convert 1 speed to 3 armor. Don't really have much going with me for those. Beavers. Battle start, gain 3 regen. Alright, so it just takes a little longer to chew through them. Bargaining tent. Do you like my wares? A lightning rod. If you're stunned, gain 1 attack. Slime bomb. When the enemy becomes exposed, remove all of their acid and deal 2 damage for each acid removed. That'll start giving yourself and the enemy 3 acid. When the enemy becomes exposed. I don't think we're going to make those 2 things work together. Swamp Song Siren. She sings in the mist, soft as a dream. By the time you hear it clearly, it's already too late. Even the sharpest blades fall under her spell. That's this boss. Battle start, Swamp Song Siren gives player -2 attack. Oh god. Well, our golden muscle potion will help us out with that. Are there no more chests to find? There's a few. Battle start, give the enemy 1 acid. Upgrade after you defeat the boss. Battle start, gain 1 acid. Take out this beaver. Get an extra piece of attack. And then... have we seen... there's probably a chest over here. What's the odds it has something that I specifically want, though? Fairly low. Okay. So they're going to give us -2 attack. And we get 3 regen, which is going to keep us alive for a while. And on our next attack, we go up to 3 attack. So now we're just attacking each other at 3s. We get to 5, but we get killed before. That's such a shame. But we had something going there. On hit, gain 1 armor and restore 1 health. 0 attack. That's going to be a problem this early. Upgrades after you defeat the next boss. That'll be fun. If we can defeat the boss. That egg never got a chance to hatch. Another leather belt. Then we can combine those if we can find the Golem Island. Battle start, restore health equal to speed. Battle start, gain 1 acid. 5 armor. But this is if you have 0 base armor, so not taking any of that. First turn, give the enemy 2 poison on hit. Exposed, give the enemy 1 riptide. I'm going to take the food, because we can always combine foods. Take me to the Golem home, again. Oh, if we take the other fish, we can find the Golem, we can do double upgrades, which is exciting. There he is. Let's get fast fights on. -2 HP. Okay, I would like to find a fire quite badly. While you have armor, no. Alright, another muscle up potion. Oh my god. There's a fire right there, which is good. I hadn't really clocked that. Alright, we get 10 HP back there. Then we can find 1 more chest somewhere and then refill our health to max up there later, I think. Battle start, gain 1 acid. Battle start, give the enemy 1 acid. How fast are you? 2. Every other turn, strike the player for 1... stun the player for 1 turn. I think I want to go faster than them, I think. Let's go get an oil. We'll take the attack. We have an edge? We don't. Battle start, game 1 attack. On hit, if enemy doesn't have any poison, give them 2 poison. If they have no armor, take damage equal to poison at start, remove 1 stack at turn start. So this is 1 damage every attack. This is 2 damage, then 1 damage every other attack. I'm just going to keep it simple, otherwise I'm going to overcomplicate things. Right. People have told me, as I did know, but I never really use it, I can just come up here to fight boss. Oh, but no, I want to stay in the fire. I want to stay in the fire. There you go. Nearly screwed that up royally. So, every other strike, stun the player for 1. Are we going to be fast enough? We're going to 6. We should be fast enough here. We get them before they get us. Eye of the Storm completed. Ironically, I now want to stay in this fire quite badly again before I go and get lost anywhere else. Do you like my wares? Soapstone. First turn, spend 2 speed to temporarily gain 4 attack. Battle start, gain 1 Riptide. At turn end, remove 1 Riptide and take 5 damage, but it gives us 8 HP. Sure, I'll hold that for a bit. Just have to not get into a fight before I heal. The Riptide's going to be horrendous. Right, that gets us to 13 HP, but we can't sit and wait around here to spend our days in fires. Let's go top right. How does this slime fight go? Nice and smoothly. Oh, hold on. There's another lemon. Battle start, gain 2 acid, removes armor. We don't have any armor, but we now have 6 speed, which is exciting. Don't have money for bargaining. Take me to the Scorched Hill. So you see that fire there? Sleep until next day and restore to full health. Yes. So big fires here. Battle start, give the enemy 1 acid. Exposed wounded, decrease a random status effect by 1. On hit, lose 1 speed. I'd be so fast. So absurdly fast. Give me that. What's this? Seafood Hot Pot. Battle start, gain 2 armor for each speed you have. Holy. That's nice. That's just so much free value. Another fish. I'll start game 1 Riptide. Watermelon, fish, lemon. Lemon, fish, watermelon. I don't think I'm going to get back to the golem again. Battle start, game 1 Riptide, 8 max HP. I do like the 8 max HP. I do. Especially if... Hold on. Put that there. Battle start, gain 1 Riptide. Exposed. Battle start, exposed and wounded. Decrease a random status effect by 1. So my Riptide can get minused by 1. And then I'll keep the 8 HP, I think. Now I kind of want to fight the boss before I open a bunch more chests. Whether I can fight this boss, who knows. Battle start, life fruit experiment gains 10 regen. It's going to be interesting. We do have a lot of HP, so that helps. I'm not interested in fighting other stuff. I want to be near, probably like this chest when the fight starts. So we have 3 strikes, gain 2 attack, which is going to help against all this regen. $10, $12, we get them. Root out the weeds, completed. Champion's Blade. Battle start, game 1 attack. Oh, this has been upgrading every time we defeat a boss. Amazing. First turn, give the enemy 2 poison on hit. Leather belt if you have 0 base armor. Battle start, restore health equal to speed. Should probably grab that. Alright, we can't move it into the bottom right slot yet. Another Muscle potion. Another fish. Right, I'm definitely not changing that now. Where are all these fires? Because I should stay in one for max HP overnight right now. Warm and cozy completed. Sure. Right, let's get over to the Ferryman and see if we can find some place that's going to be better for us around here. Witch Marsh. We might be able to put the golden sour lemon and the golden silver fish together. Whether that would then ruin this, I don't know. This is pretty good. In 2 armor for each speed you have. That's 14 armor at the start of the fight, which is pretty huge. And this thing is a nightmare. Well, we'll keep poking around. I could take a clear spring watermelon and then try and combine it with something. How much do I really need the light speed potion is a great question. But do I really need more melon? Probably not. Is the Spider Queen here? Or is this just what this island looks like? Decrease all countdowns by 1, gain 2 gold. Bunch of stuff I don't want. Can't afford a different edge. Where's this cauldron, huh? There it is. I don't even know if I can do it with diamond foods. So food, food, food. Potion, potion, potion. Okay, we can't do it with golden food. Understood. Already made it too good. Is there anything else better that I'm going to find in a chest right now? I mean, I guess I don't know if I don't look. I could take the fish instead of that. Go to the cauldron real fast. Combine the fish and the clear spring watermelon. Underwater watermelon. Battle start, exposed and wounded. Decrease 1 random status effect and give the enemy 1 riptide. That's huge. Now I just need to get 1 more item to fill my gap. Battle start, if you have more speed than the enemy, give them 2 riptide. I think that works. So I now have 7 speed. We're at max health, 7 attack, 7 speed. Let's fight the boss. You have to fight all of the Hydra's heads in order. Choose 1 head to remove. Okay, acid head. On hit, give player 1 acid. Acid eats through armor that I don't have, so we will fight that one. Riptide head. On hit, give player 1 riptide. That will be -5 attack per riptide. That's rough. On hit, give player 2 poison. That's going to be a lot of poison. Battle start, give player 3 stun. We're faster than them. And we'll have the underwater watermelon. So I don't think the stun is actually that bad. I really don't like the poison because we don't have healing. So it's between these two. I think it's going to be this guy. Get rid of that. And then we fight 1, 2, and 3 in a row. So this is the acid head. On hit, give player 1 acid. We have no defense. We're going to get some defense, appreciably. Right, how much rip? They take 5 on Riptide. 8 from attack. 5 on Riptide. 8 from attack. Head 1 done. It doesn't reset. Hold on. It doesn't reset like Leshy goes phase 1, phase 2, and it resets all your stats. This is just a straight through fight. So we haven't healed, but we've kept all of our attack stat and our speed. We're not gonna get through this, are we? No! That's brutal. Eye of the Storm completed. Win against Storm Clan Druid for the first time. Every 5 strikes, stun the enemy for 2 turns. Interesting. Root out the weeds. Win against Life Root Experiment for the first time. Muscle growth. When you have regeneration, temporarily gain 3 attack. Warm and Cozy completed. Heal over 20 health using a bonfire. Crimson Fang. Battle start if your health is full, lose 5 health and gain 2 additional strikes. Alright, it's a short and sweet one, but I think given that we basically plowed through the whole thing there, we will call that a quick 22-minute episode for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.